Well, hello. If it isn't the lords and ladies of fate, you've once again found yourselves in the self-proclaimed only Twitch TTRPG stream that allows you, the viewer, to significantly impact the stories being told in your streams. In order to do so, you must spend fate chips. These are loyalty points that you earn just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in chat. You can then use those fate chips to heal your favorite players, summon in custom items, or make our players say silly things. You can even force the adventurers into random encounters. Tonight we're playing Tomb of Annihilation, a module for Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. Joining us, we have Jeff, playing Kenneth Noisewater, the Halfling Monk.
Hello.
Next we have Jen Washitashi, playing Stallion the Fearbreaker, the Dwarven Paladin. Myself will be playing Jacob Bruce, the Human Ranger. Then we have Felix playing Scrod, the Human Barbarian. And lastly, we have Keyblader playing Xavier Thatch, the Human Rogue.
Hello, everybody.
And to mitigate the will of the fates, we have our very own DM Dave. No, not that one.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the dangerous jungles of Chult. I believe we have another installment of Letters to Lenny to catch us back up to speed from last time. Scrod, please, take it away.
Dear Lenny, things have moved further in our search for the source of the death curse. Hold on, ink's a little smudgy. Again. Ashara mentioned that past West Nambla, there is a guardian Naga who could lift some curses, and also Jacob learned about his magical sack. Plus, she could probably answer a question or two for us. We struck out with our newfound wings and headed for the Grung village, which we found was under attack by waves and waves of undead. While Stallion, Xavier, and Flask of Wine, River Mist, and I started tearing into what seemed to be an endless horde, Jacob, Kenneth, and Simber looked on and shared a pipe of Old Toby. The undead simply seemed to gather up, as we knocked them down, the undead simply seemed to gather up their downed leaders and tried to walk them around. We did take this as proof that we could simply not fight our way out of this. Jacob said that we needed to, quote, cut off the faucet, unquote. I don't know what that meant, but I found myself heading south, and we found a floating heart-shaped rock. Kenneth recognized this as an ancient earth moat, constructed by some kind of wild magic. We flew into the interior of the whole, most of the party flew into an interior from a hole in the roof, while I stayed outside and just kind of looked at the sky. Well, there they found Valandria Shadowmant, and she was in the heart-shaped rock. She seemed very friendly and compared maps with Jacob in his attempt to try and find the faucet. She claimed that after learning about the Death Curse quest, she claimed that a creature called a Soulmonger could be at the heart of the Death Curse. And wouldn't you know it, it's probably an Ubu. Well, she gave Jacobs a means to safely deal with the Soulmonger. Apparently we can't kill this because it's endangered or something. And then when comparing maps, she confiscated Xavier's map and seemed to decide that it was hers now. Anyway, Kenneth seemed to look around, take a seat, and he noticed something behind a curtain. Hopefully, it's just some old coats. Anyway, take care, Lenny, and I think I know where Darkar is. Tell you later. Bye.
And Scrod hurls the sealed vial into the distance, where it sails off and plops into the river Tyriki to float, presumably back to Port Nyanzaru. Meanwhile, inside the Earth Moat, Kenneth, yes, you have just sat down and peeked into this small closet where you see a handful of humanoid zombies and something larger behind them. For now, though, they are standing inert, not moving, not making a sound.
Just gonna kind of raise my hand and what what are these?
Valindra, who is at this moment in conversation with Xavier and Jacob over the map, which you guys did notice last time when you showed her the map. She had a flash of something akin to hunger. She really, really wanted that map. The only thing that's sort of been tweaky other than these zombies. She turns to you, Kenneth, and says, "Oh, those are my servants. They help me out if I need anything lifted around here. I do some of my experiments require heavy lifting, as it were."
They're not going to eat me, are they?
Oh, no. They're tame.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, she turns back to you, Jacob and Xavier. She has taken this, the copy of a map that you have made, Xavier, and I believe has rolled it up and stuffed it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said she was reaching to put it in her desk.
Yes. So yeah, as she leans over her desk to set this map inside, Kenneth interrupts. She says, "Those are just her servants, and they're not going to hurt you." She's probably here.
So I see that you've taken our map. We weren't really offering that.
Oh, well, I think it would be safer with me. You have one. I have one.
But don't you think we could make that a little bit more complete before we hand that over for you?
Make a persuasion check. She has noticed that, or you did point out that they are different. Yours has more notes on it, but
16.
She raises an eyebrow and says, "Oh, certainly." So she clears off some space on her desk. She spreads out the map that you've offered and then gestures for you to come over. As she sort of starts drawing up a quill and prepares to make the changes herself.
I meant that we were going to be doing a circle and coming back this way. We could probably fill in more before we pass down to Omu. That's what I was
perfect. Well, you can fill that out when you return.
It's easier to do as we're doing it, but
why haven't you been then?
we do it periodically.
Well, the next period can be when you come and see me again.
I think it's quite rude to just assume that we're willing to part with this at the moment.
I think it's quite rude to fly in through a hole in someone's roof.
Well,
I've made you quite welcome. She takes a step forward. I've made you quite welcome in my home, and I appreciate that you've been so kind as to offer the knowledge that you've drawn. She takes another step towards you. So she's right next to both you and Xavier. And she's just sort of looking back between you as she talks and steps forward.
And we've offered to assist in this acquiring of this creature. In compensation for our boldness in entering your home.
As recompense, certainly, but that is your quest, is it not? It's simply that your quest and mine align. You want to end the death curse, so do I. I simply know the best way to do it. But she bows her head a little bit in, and raises her hands. She says, I do acquiesce that I would appreciate your help, and I would appreciate if things didn't have to turn ugly between us.
Why should things turn ugly over a map?
Well, simply put, I believe I've said, but if I haven't, please excuse me. What you have is the most complete map of Chult that I've ever seen, and I've been looking for quite some time. And
So,
this is quite important to me, and to... She stops.
How do we make a better map in 3 days than you have in your entire time here?
She turns to you and says, adventurers.
You said it would be safer here. You sure it's safer here? It doesn't seem like you're actually doing anything to further your goal.
I am studying. And I am...
Well, how can you study if all your information's not even complete?
I now have quite a bit more information thanks to you.
what exactly do you study?
I study these devices. I study magical devices of great power, artifacts, if you will, of which I believe the Soulmonger is one.
Oh, you wouldn't mind if I take a look at those notes that you have for your research?
I would.
Please?
Got him down.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah. I was hoping to use my new ability.
Also, thanks, Drizzle, for the
25.
10 months.
Yeah.
Oh, and all the bits, too.
Yeah, well, you deal with
A lot of bits.
Hypatia. Get it? Get it? I'm making a deep cut to Alexandria, the library, this chick collecting stuff. Did anyone take the liberal arts core seriously in school?
All right. There it is. Why is yours not coming through on D&D Beyond? Or
Ooh,
Roll20?
fire dart with the bits. Lots of
Didn't show up?
bits.
No, but I see it
Thanks,
on.
everybody,
I see it
for
on
the
D&D
hype
Beyond.
train.
Woo! Okay, with a 25,
Yeah.
she quirks a little bit of a smile, and she says, I suppose I could. She rummages in another drawer that actually she pulls a silver key on a chain from her neck and unlocks. She rifles through. You see there are quite a few notebooks in there, but she selects one and hands it to you.
Okay.
1 second, I have to figure out what exactly she's... meanwhile, Scrod, you and the rest of the NPCs are up top, just sort of resting.
Okay. I like
Artist-
the idea of just dangling our feet in over the ledge there, just staring in like Huck Finn or something.
Stretching your newfound wings because you've now flown for this first time. It's a little bit tiring.
Yeah, it's the muscles you don't use. Am I right, guys?
True.
It's me and 5 Daves up here.
Thanks, Skate Deck.
Get back. Yeah, so I'm up here. I've got my fans, the guys. I don't know if any of us noticed the zombie box or tense things, did we?
Say again?
We didn't notice any zombies or anything. We're just up here.
No.
I mean, 'cause I'm just kind of looking out, trying not to get weirded out by being on a floating rock. Actually, I'm just gonna ask River Mist if she's seen something like this before.
River Mist shakes her head, but looks over at her her brother. Her ears are kind of flattened as you ask her that.
Okay.
Make an insight check.
Oh, yeah. I fell into your trap. I believe is the phrase for that.
That's for fun. Here we go.
It's not a saving throw, right?
No, just a check.
It's a 20, now it's a 2. I
fuck.
think she's just fine.
Yeah, you have no idea, but what passes between the two of them. But then Flask of Wine says, I told her I saw this one time long ago when I was in the jungle, but she told me I was very sick and did not believe me. And now looks like I get to say, and River Mist reaches out with super speed and clamps his muzzle shut. And then he says, I told you so.
Out of the side like he's pushing a pill out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Wow, so how many floating islands? I mean, Zimber, you've deceptively been around a lot. How many floating things are there?
Oh,
I mean, this is like mountain things are weird anyway.
I personally have never seen something like this, or nothing like nothing in Earth mode specifically that's naturally occurring. But I do know that there are powerful magics that can be employed to keep the whole cities afloat in the air. Even it is quite dangerous, though, as many of the effects require constant castings of the spell, or at least daily. And if the magic begins to fade, if the Archmage of the city decides he's wants a vacation or he's not getting enough pay, things can turn nasty pretty quick.
Oh, I've heard that you feed it orphans that you've raised up to the perfect being and just keep shoveling them in there. I've heard the city that did that. But that sounds, oh man, that sounds bad. So, yeah, this doesn't require like a mage or anything. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna turn stuff off. I'm just gonna keep kicking rocks off the side.
Yeah, there's a plethora of nice chuckable, kickable rocks.
Oh, wait, the lizard guy and I can do that. Dragon tail.
Yeah, dragon bait.
Dragon bait, and I can just take like turn strength chucking.
He actually at one point he gestures for you to take your great axe out, and he takes a rock and goes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use the flat of the axe and just wail on it. Okay.
He chucks the rock up. Make an attack roll with your axe.
Athletics. Hold on, I'm gonna go like this.
I'm
gonna rosin my axe first.
Oh, it's the same thing. Anyway.
Where am I at here? All right, guys. I don't know what's going on here, so take back focus a second.
I'm about to. I found where I need to be.
Great axe attack. Okay.
I want to see how far this sucker goes.
It's a 6. I don't think I hit it.
Plus 13. That's enough to hit the rock.
I'm looking at it. It's underhand.
Back down in the earth moat. Valindra hands you a notebook that is emblazoned. You open it up. The first page says Black Opal Crown. And she sort of explains to you. She gives you the cliff notes as you flip through it. The Black Opal. This is a. She says this. If you're heading to Omu, this is. Or no, sorry, that's. She's British. If you're heading to Omu, the Black Opal Crown you might find in the Tomb of the Nine Gods. It was once worn by the Archmage Sadamor of Netheril. It's supposedly supposed to be used to control a sphere of annihilation. which is an incredibly powerful magic artifact that quite deadly. The Black Crown is an artifact of great power that I believe you might find. I don't know. This is just one of many. It's been my life's work.
Interesting. Is any of the stuff that she's showing me in this book actually what she's talking about, or is she just like bullshitting her way through it? I think the opal is real, but anything else besides that?
Well, so make an insight check on her. What she says to you and what you get from just a quick flip through the book line up, and you can't tell if she's lying or not from that.
That's a 13.
Yeah, you can't tell if she's. I mean, given the vibes you've gotten from her so far, you're unsure. You can't really tell one way or the other.
I don't trust her, guys.
But whatever she just told you is so far reflected in the notebook. But it's in her handwriting. It's a handwritten book.
Okay.
It's her notes on the black opal crown.
Okay. I still haven't given up the idea that I can actually read this.
She says, certainly you can hold on to it until you come back and we then share some more information.
Of course. So I always get to look for more artifacts that are dangerous.
While they're having that conversation, I kind of want to walk over a little bit off to the side and give Stallion kind of a look. I'm like,
all right, Stallion, Jacob sort of wanders over to you. Make an insight check. And Jacob, make a deception check.
That's a big 14.
Let's see. Okay. Jacob, will you make a deception check for me? See how subtle you can be. Okay. So, Stallion, you clearly catch Jacob's look over at you, and interpret it as he's a little worried about what's going on and wants you to, stay lively.
Can I take this as is there any way with my character's stats, I'm like asking you to play my character, that I could find more information to verify that? Not that I think that Jacob is lying, but I want to take that and go, aha, and then maybe check for magic or check for something.
Well, okay, yeah, just make an overall perception check.
Okay.
Given this, now that Jacob's giving you the eyes, you look around the earth moat with fresh eyes, trying to see. I mean, you're aware. Everyone's aware that there are zombies up here. Once Kenneth called attention to it, so she's got a closet full of zombies. But
right, I knew that.
Anything.
I did roll an 18 on my perception.
An 18. So yeah, you notice. You look around this place, and there's this other room over here. You can't really see what's going on in there from where you are, but nobody's looked over there yet. But as you're looking over there, your eye just sort of rests on this is a large metal cage, and it's empty. The door's hanging open, but it's about a 10 by 10 foot, a 10 foot cubed cage in the corner of this room. that has nobody has questioned, and she certainly has not volunteered any explanation for.
I'm gonna try to give Jacob back some eyes, but I want them to be more like, sort of like, should we ask her about the cage eyes? But I don't want to actually say it.
Yeah,
I just want to like nod and.
You guys are connected now. Stallion sort of nods his head over to that way, and Jacob, you turn around to look at the cage. As you turn around, Valindra is looking right at you with one eyebrow raised. She says, "Yes."
Oh, and I'm going to be more bold and less polite now that she took our map. I'm just going to start walking over to the cage. Like, what are you keeping here?
Test subjects occasionally.
What kind?
Well, a necromancer needs subjects.
Oh, necromancer.
And sometimes there are artifacts that require further testing. I certainly never work my will on anybody innocent.
Can I insight that?
Yes, you can.
Bullshit.
I mean, that whole
13.
innocent thing is just like.
There is the hint of a curl in her lip that you catch. She that's a lie, and she does do it to innocent people sometimes, and she kind of enjoys it when she does. She rolled a natural 1.
Ha.
So she gives away a lot more with sort of the quirk of her lip than she really would like to.
I think Stallion, having heard that, seen that exchange, done the eye thing with the guy, with Jacob, seeing the zombies and the cage and all this stuff, and then obviously our map being taken. Not that he cares, but he knows other people care. He's gonna if it's all right, try to intimidate this person.
Yeah, tell me what you say and give me an intimidation check.
So, well, he's gonna cast thaumaturgy to help him.
Okay.
So can I get advantage on the roll?
Yep.
Is that all right? Okay.
How do you do it?
When
All my
Stallion
creativity is gone
Stallion
today.
starts yelling,
Go
I
ahead.
want to kind of move away from these zombies.
I like the idea that you stomp up to her and you're full 3'4".
Yeah.
Yeah, this tall, lithe elven woman.
Yeah. I'm gonna thump, 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 thump. Listen, I'm gonna look up.
Shove Savior aside.
Right. Wow.
Right here.
So
Or
yeah,
just
you'll
move
have
between
to
his
forgive me.
legs.
Yeah. Yes.
God, what the? Are you wearing a
Excuse
orange
me.
helmet?
Yeah.
No, he's got the
Little
headband,
nut check.
luckily.
Nut check from the friend.
God, that light's gonna knock me around. God.
He's gonna say there's he's gonna cast thaumaturgy and say something's afoot here, ma'am, and I'm gonna need you to explain everything.
Okay, make an intimidation check with advantage.
Okay. I have a -1 to intimidation because I'm 3 inches tall. That's a 7.
All right.
And that's a 0.
Okay, so 7 total. So she just sort of sighs, and puts a hand on your shoulder, and magical energy courses through you. Roll for initiative.
Oh balls!
Oh shit!
I'm right in front of her.
Yes, you are.
I mean, you're not. I'm in between you two.
Oh,
Now,
yeah, you got shoved out of the way.
I know what wizards can do because Xavier has seen some wizardry before, and you know.
I wasn't trying to start a fight. Okay, I just wanted the information.
Like,
Wait,
you
wait,
little
you
shit.
did intimidation, and it's like, nope, wasn't expecting a fight.
I thought
I wasn't
this wizard
about to
so
leave her
big
with
and
a
so
snap.
bad, they would know better, and just they would look down at this tiny little angry man, very loud man, and say, "Listen,
He needs to die.
you don't want to do this." But she's rolling right into a battle, which means she's insecure, which means you can probably beat her. It's gonna be fine.
Rod, roll
Murdered
for
Famous
zombies
initiative.
last
in the
words.
closet. There's a bunch of closet zombies there. Those are the worst zombies.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Scrod, you're going to be in this too,
for
so go ahead
sure.
and roll for initiative.
Wait, why is Scrod involved in any
I mean,
of this?
you are in initiative. Whether you come down the hole is up to you.
That made me spit take, Scrod. Let me
But
You guys could be up there braiding each other's hair. You know,
yeah, you're
We're
going to
braiding
be
each
in
other's
the
hair.
initiative
I'm
count.
polishing scales. I mean, we're having fun up here. And you
So
guys
is
have
Stallion's? Sorry,
put up. Oh, we're not coming for you. Al.
is Stallion's whole role here to just start every fucking fight we get into now? Apparently.
Some of the fights are pointless. Some are pointed.
All right. So Stallion, she gets this attack off before anybody's expecting it.
Oh,
Except Xavier. Xavier will get his turn, but because you can't be surprised, is that correct? Or am I thinking of a different character?
I think alert makes.
That's alert,
Like
not
a
observant.
surprise,
Okay.
yeah.
So everybody's surprised.
Oh no.
Make a
showing
Constitution.
Stan. Oh, sorry.
You only take 5 points of cold damage.
Moi?
Yes, you Stallion. But make a Constitution saving throw.
Doing it now. I was doing it, then I stopped doing it, now I'm doing it again. So that's a 6.
You are paralyzed.
Oh,
Saving
you-
throw? I clicked the wrong thing. That was my bad. But
Oh,
it,
yeah,
it
saving
should be
throw.
the same thing anyway. It's the same +3, so it shouldn't matter.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll use that roll then. You feel this sort of deep cold settle into your bones, and you cannot move, cannot let me look, cannot speak. You are frozen in place.
If only Stallion had this going on all the time, we'd be in a lot less fights.
Could use this curse.
So that's her first turn. Now it's Kenneth's turn.
Oh, Cone of Truth, I forgot! Fuck!
Oh, you said that last
kind of
time.
what I was hinting to, but I didn't want to tell you how to do your character.
What?
I'm screaming, so I'm muting my mic. Idiot.
I'm just kind of, Kent's gonna kind of look around and like, are we doing this?
Make a perception check to see if you can tell anything's wrong. Because so far, all she's done is put her hand on his shoulder, and he's just not moving. And she hasn't said anything. 19, you can tell something's wrong. Stallion is frozen.
I'm going to.
His eyes are flicking back and forth. That's all you can see, and that's what alerts you that something's wrong.
It's the bad touch.
I'm getting Robin Williams vibes, like they stuck in the floor in Jumanji. He just,
I guess I'm gonna.
Oh, it's spider.
I'll move over and attempt to smack her hand with my staff.
Okay.
Give her.
no.
No.
Like,
Bad.
Roll
Bad
the
touch.
hits.
16.
That does not hit.
Oh boy,
Um,
I fucked up.
ooh.
She quickly whips her hand out of the way as you bring the quarterstaff down. So she breaks her grasp on Stallion, but then whips her gaze over to you, and her eyes are icy, cold, and black.
I do have a second attack.
Yes, you do.
Now that I see that her gaze is also icy, I'm just gonna aim for her head.
You're going for the head.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Oh,
baby,
shit.
there we go.
Oh, look at
Whoa.
corked off her head.
Wait, so I'm released? Am I still frozen?
You are still well. You'll get to roll
Okay,
again
sorry.
on your
Oh,
turn.
Constitution. Yeah.
Yeah. But for now, you are still frozen.
Okay.
Kenneth, you hit. Go ahead and hit the damage. We're gonna triple that. You do 15 points of damage. Now, with the claw tattoo, got it. That is, however, she only takes 7 points of damage. You notice the quarterstaff. I mean, you hit her like a cracking blow right on the forehead, and she just looks mildly annoyed.
Oh. I should probably give her the hands too then.
Bad touch.
No, I was just going. I'm gonna give her a good slap and tell her to snap out of it.
Go ahead and try and go with that.
17.
That also does not hit.
Right. I think that's it for me then.
All right. She when you lash out with your hand, she grasps it firmly. Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
And you can feel she tries to pump the same sort of cold energy into you, but you quickly, using your martial art training, break her grasp and are free. She does not hit you with that.
I don't get pumped by strangers, lady.
Xavier, you are up.
Okay. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. I am going to bonus action dash and say, I knew this wizardry had some fuckery. I'm gonna hide over here behind. How tall is this log, right?
That log does go. That reaches up. Those are roots, essentially, from this.
Up on the tree up top.
From the tree up top. So they do. They come all the way down from the ceiling.
Okay, I'm gonna hide behind that thing, and I guess lean out and then take a shot at her.
Okay.
And then after I'm done shooting at her, I will lean.
That's gonna be a tough shot because she is also partially obscured. But threading the needle through all of these tree roots is a tough shot.
I will attempt it this time.
Okay.
Where's my axe? There we go. So would that be disadvantage? Right.
No, she just has cover.
Oh, partial cover. Okay.
Yeah, she has half cover, whatever it is, partial cover.
Yeah. That's 20, dirty 20.
And what's partial cover?
+2.
+2. So yeah, that hits.
Ah. Oh, it does. Oh, sweet.
It does.
Take this. Take 5 piercing and 15 sneak attack.
Again. Oh wait, no, that's magic. You
Yep.
got a magic bow now. That she takes the full. When that arrow thunks into her shoulder, she looks over at you with rage.
And I duck back behind the root.
Jacob, you're up.
All right. I'm assuming now I see that combat is going.
Yeah, it's Kenneth has run over and bonked her She's trying to grab, and Xavier's combat started.
Then I'm going to yell up the entrance hole that we came through. We need your help down here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to lift up to get a better angle, and I'm going to chuck my trident at her.
How high up do you go?
I'm going to go 10 feet, I think. Just enough to get some elevation.
Okay. Yeah, from that angle, you're fine. So yeah, you get a 10-foot lift and hoist or huck your trident at her. It buries itself in this bit of wood right in front of her, but then you shoot. It flies back into your grasp.
All right, then I'm going to do my magic stone this time.
Okey doke.
25.
That does it.
Oh.
And that is magic damage. She takes the full 9 from that. As you actually see this whips at her with such velocity that it goes low as well, and you're afraid it's going to doink off the same route as your trident embedded itself in. But instead, you see it go, like, leave a hole through her calf, a clean hole. You have never seen magic stone do that before.
Ooh.
Let's see, number 8. Who rolled an 8? Zombies
Not
rolled an
us.
8.
Not me.
The zombies come out.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna do this as a meta thing. You know things are just absolute when I'm slower than zombies. I've gotta fix it.
And this measurement thing is not perfect because I couldn't get the grid to work very well on this, so it's gonna be pretty approximate. I'll play nice. Which unfortunately means that I think Kenneth is the only one they can reach. Jacob, you are out of their reach. This one claws up at you feebly. Kenneth, however,
they do get disadvantage now.
They get disadvantage on you with your new cloak. Let's see. The first one is a miss. The second misses. Third is a critical miss. Something slipped. Your AC, your already pitiful AC, is reduced by 5 for 2 rounds. So this guy in the middle here currently has an AC of 3. I don't think that's too much of a meta spoiler to give away.
That's a +6 anyway.
That's them.
I like the idea that his disc slipped.
Scrod, you are up, and now that Jacob, you've called up, everybody is going to get their NPC to act with. So Scrod, you and Dragonbait are up. You've just heard Jacob call out, "We need some help down here."
Okay. Well, we obviously I grab my axe, flip it around, do a little spinny thing, look impressive. Say, "Oh, here we go," and I start flapping, and I'm gonna just descend with axe at the ready. And I'm probably upset that my baseball game is interrupted because I invented and played a new game. So I'm very upset about that, and I believe I will be raging.
Okay. Scrod, I would say, I think I said last time, this is a pretty big cavern. So I'm gonna say the ceilings are, let's call it 30 feet high.
Wow.
So, so Scrod, you, I would say, would get up and over with your 30 feet of fly movement. You can get, basically you are hovering. You're hovering at 30.
Okay.
You just made it down into here. What you can do is drop the remaining 30 feet. You'll take fall damage, but you'll be down. And since you're raging, your fall damage will be halved.
Oh, it's
Dragon
time,
Bait can do
it's
that as
time
well.
for the hero land too.
And it
Dragon
gives you
Bait and I will
a
both hero
neato.
land.
Yeah.
We'll just go.
Hopefully the-
Okay, so roll
Flying
an
turnip
athletics.
shakes.
Actually, we can't just fly in like whales, guys.
All right.
It wouldn't be nearly as cool.
Do you want Dragon Bait to do the hero landing too?
Oh God, we do it simultaneously. We just
Alright.
come in and just boom.
Make an athletics check.
Okay. Should be like acting, but athletics.
Oh, the performance check will be on land. Will be upon landing. Fret not.
I rolled. I hate to say it. I don't think so.
But I'm taking the first one.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
You're
do
fine.
have
I'm
a.
taking
I have a goofy mouse hand.
No worries. So you do not land prone. You take damage, but only 4 points as you are raging. Dragon Bait lands next to you, looking only slightly less impressive. Only very slightly. It is a near thing. He takes 10 points of damage, but also stays upright. And then you both simultaneously, he draws Holy Avenger, and you seat your great axe on your shoulder.
Name it Timmy.
Um,
You name it George after George Washington.
the larger creatures from inside the cavern bound outwards. This one, these guys are tall enough to reach you from the ground, Jacob.
Oh shit.
This is actually, Jacob, you recognize this creature. These are the same creatures that you saw in that nest where they were feasting on human flesh. The giant ape-like
ape things, yeah.
creatures with 4 arms. Except
no.
these are clearly zombified versions. And it just reaches up. Make a strength check as it tries to grapple you. Or I think, do you get to make acrobatics or athletics? I think that. So you can make an acrobatics check as you try to worm out of its grasp.
Natural 20.
Oh, that's what you needed,
Nice.
because he got a 21. He reaches up and tries to grab you with one of its hands, and you duck, or not duck, the opposite of duck. You beat your wings and just slip out of its grasp. The other creature bowls through the zombie counterparts, scattering them aside. Let's see, those two have to make. Yeah, both of these guys are prone now. Let me. A little sleepy face on the ones who are prone. But he is just an absolute whirlwind. Kenneth, +6 to hit. What's your AC now? He hits you.
No.
With its first claw, which means that your disadvantage to hit is removed until the beginning of your next turn, I believe. Until the start of your next turn. So for the rest of this round, it no longer has disadvantage to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
So it keeps trying to hit. So that's 1 hit, 2 hit, natural 20,
Oh God.
3 hit, 4 hit.
I'm
Oh
dead.
God.
The bite misses.
That's gonna hurt.
The good news is the bite misses. The bad news is you take.
I'm gonna say the bad news is you're not playing 1D&D right now. Sorry.
You take 24 points of damage.
Ooh.
And then I draw the critical hit card.
Oh shit.
Oh, what happened to his
Not for
colon?
players. The Goralin, with all 4, it sees you wailing on its creator. Well, I mean, Valindra is presumably controlling these creatures. So, as you wailed on her, or tried to wail on her many times, this Goralin comes out and wails on you many times.
Poetic justice.
Drop it. Drop what you are holding. It knocks the quarterstaff out of your hands, and it go. Highs or lows?
Let's go low.
It skitters out of your hand over to this square. This is your quarterstaff. But that is regular damage, so you take another 8 points of damage. Oops, and I drew another square on your face.
Oh boy.
Yeah, make his coffin. That's what you should do. God.
Stallion, you're up.
All right, time for a Constitution, right?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Right.
Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, no. Oh, please.
The big beefy cannot happen right now. Okay, a 13.
You remain paralyzed.
Oh.
But River Mist. You still control River Mist. Would you like her to...
Oh, do I?
Yes, you do. And
Can I
has
use River
ranged
Mist?
attacks.
I was gonna ask, can I use River Mist? Hold on. This is an important question.
Mhm.
Is this a concentration spell
No.
from the big bad? Fuck.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that, but no. This is a this is an
Right, that was
effect
definitely a
that
meta
is-
question
that you
for
are-
sure. Okay.
Permanent.
Yeah, I'll just be like this forever.
Yeah, it's not a
She's gonna
spell or
keep me as a
anything. She
stat-
just like snipped the
Yeah, she's gonna keep me as a fucking statue forever in her cave after she murders all of us.
That's poetic justice.
Well connected.
I feel like the idea that we're gonna chuck him in the fire to thaw him out later.
I feel like you would love that.
Yep.
We'll see, I guess. So I'm gonna have River Mist attack. Who just got the living?
That would be Kenneth.
Yeah, that was
Kenneth
me.
is
Hurting?
bloodied and beaten. His
Okay.
The right side of his face looks shattered. His left arm is hanging limp.
Jesus Christ!
He is swaying heavily, but as you look at him, he takes a swig from his
Yeah.
his wine skin.
Fuck
Oh, I'm
yes.
sorry, I thought this was America.
He spits a loogie, a blood-filled loogie, onto the ground.
I think
River
we
Mist is
better
gonna attack the
tonight,
big.
people.
The big growling.
Sorry. Yes.
All right. 2 short bow attacks.
Specifically at its feet. It wants to try to keep it in place. It wants to try to hit a bow attack on each foot and make it so it can't move.
One of them hits, only doing, unfortunately, minimum damage. The other splashes into the pool next to Scrod.
Sweet. Hey guys, I want to start working on other characters. I actually did it this time. I killed us.
I really want to look over when this thing's whipping next to me, just like looking up at her.
Matt's typing like his letting me go letter right now from the Twitch channel. You tanked our whole game. Goodbye.
Kenneth, you are up.
All right. Was it the big guy that hit me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, and I didn't do damage on him for some reason.
Right. All right. Let's see what to do.
Oh, no, I didn't. And your quarterstaff has been knocked over here.
Right. Yeah. All right. Luckily, I don't need the quarterstaff to hit people.
These two zombies are prone, but they're not the biggest threat right now. You know that.
Right.
I just want to tell you what else is going on.
I'm gonna hit the guy that was calling me.
Go for it.
All right. I'm just gonna start punching.
Yeah. You begin to warm up your punchers. Hit.
Oh, damn.
Right.
Is that a nat?
No.
No, just almost.
That's...
Okay. So that one.
All right. 8 points of damage.
Oh, that's a nat.
Natural 20.
Hot damn, that's 20.
Maximum damage and roll the damage. So roll your damage dice. So 6 plus 11, 17 points of damage. And now's your bonus action, right? Those were your two regular.
That was my two regulars, and then I'm going to flurry of blows.
Okay, so you get two more. 16 hits.
And 25.
And 25 hits.
Alright.
9 points of damage. And 6 points of damage. You punch off 2 of the 4 arms of this Goralin zombie. With focused blows. First you hit one elbow and the forearm explodes. Then the other elbow. Then shoulder. And by the end, it's left with only its higher up set of arms, the ones that look awkward without the ones below it, and so it just looks kind of goofy now. But it still is alive.
Then, since I used flurry of blow, I'm going to use my drunken technique, which gives me disengage, and I'm going to scurry away.
As it roars and looks like it's about to bring its remaining 2 arms down on you. You skirt out of the way, slip directly underneath it, and you can, if you want, make a dexterity check as you're running to scoop up your quarterstaff.
Sure.
Fairly easy one, but you might flub it. You never know.
8.
That's enough. You scoop up the quarterstaff.
All right. And I'm just gonna kind of pull Xavier and hide behind this giant tree branch over here.
All right. Valindra holds up her hands and calls out, "This is exactly what I didn't want to happen. Now we can. Oh, sorry, Kenneth. You get Flask of Wine if you want to have him go before I tip my hand.
Yeah, I guess we'll have Flask of Wine has a bow, right?
Yeah.
Can they just shoot down from the top?
Yeah, they can get to here and have a good angle on anybody.
All right.
So just let me know who you want me to have them hit.
They get disadvantage for the prone one, so I guess this,
Yeah.
this big one that only has 2 arms left.
Yep. Okay. And short bow 1, short bow 2. Ooh, a critical hit.
Ooh. Spicy.
Maximum damage. And any enemy of the target within range may make an attack of opportunity with disadvantage against it, which is Dragon Bait. He hits, and as he strikes, his sword flashes with radiant energy, and the Garalan zombie is reduced to a pile of ash. Now, Valindra Shadowmantle raises her hands and says, "This is exactly what I didn't want to happen in the first place. Now, I'm willing to work together and call off my servants, but only if you're willing to not be jackasses." And she does not take an action this turn. Xavier, you're up.
Okay. Can I want to heal Kenneth.
Okay.
So, what do I have? Okay, so I'm gonna walk on. Oh, wrong button. I'll walk on over to you, Kenneth. I'm gonna hit you with the same treatment I've hit you with before. I'm gonna take a big old white glob of the ointment and like slap it on you.
Yeah, glob it on me.
Have you been
Rub
marking
it in
off
good.
charges of that?
Yes. I have.
Great.
After this use, I have two left.
Lovely. I couldn't remember what I...
Oh, it looks like we have a redeem.
Ooh.
Oh, that is a very
Yeah.
pertinent ravine.
Well, there we go. Actually,
That
yeah,
may
you...
be- yeah. Sorry.
you look in your ointment, and actually it looks like you after you apply it to Kenneth, you do still have 3 doses
Oh,
left.
what do you know? There's more in there.
You just sort of you've been able to sort of stretch it out. So actually,
Gotta squeeze from the back of the tube.
yeah, right, yeah. There's a little tiny bit. If you really get in there, it's not empty. I put it back in the fridge because there was a little bit left for you, babe. Okay, so yeah, Kenneth, you regain. What does that do, Xavier?
It was
2d8 plus 2.
Yeah, you got 7, 8, 9. I got 9 health.
Great. So Kenneth, you are back up on 15.
Nice, thank you.
Xavier, what would you like Artist to do?
Ooh.
He's the only one still up top.
Yeah, he's.
Well, I
gonna,
mean, River Mist and Flask of Wine are up top too.
Well, he's gonna stand on the edge of the tree and shoot down from above
Okay. At what?
at the bitch, the withered lady.
Okay.
Pew!
So
He
he.
didn't hear any of that. Oh, if you stand down, no. He's like, oh, there's an evil one. Oh, that's not even one.
Longbow 1 misses. Longbow 2 misses. Longbow 3. I think that's critically hits.
Yeah, it's like hot or cold with this thing.
Maximum damage.
Oh, so that's the thing. I ducked back behind the tree or behind
Okay.
my root.
So she takes only 5 points of piercing damage. But Artis's arrow catches her through the cheek, and blood begins to pour out of her mouth, and she yells, but it's garbled, and none of you can understand what she's saying now. She cannot speak for the next 5 rounds,
Oops.
which also means she cannot cast spells that have a verbal component for the next 5 rounds.
That's like 80% of the spells. I don't know that.
So that was Xavier. Jacob, you... Okay. Here's what happens when that happens. She had an attack readied.
Rethink your whole plan, dude.
Keep him on his toes.
And okay. So she. Oh no. Okay. So she can't do that anymore because it's verbal. So that. Okay. Okay. So her ready action does not go off. So it is Jacob. Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to fly closer. And I actually want to attempt to use my net this time to entrap her.
Okay. Go ahead and make the
21.
All right. That is a hit. She is ensnared and has to make a the strength check if she.
Yep.
But for now, she is ensnared. And are you still 10 feet up or any higher?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Still 10 feet up.
All right. So these guys get up. They're not prone. Who's the biggest threat now?
Actually, how much of my movement did that take?
I would say that's 15 feet. You got 15 left.
Well, so you can tell me if I can do this. I want to actually swoop down and grab the net and actually attempt to start taking her up into the air.
You will incur an attack of opportunity from this one, and it will take a strength check to see if you can lift her. But that you have the ability to give that a shot. Yes.
All right. We'll start with the strength check. Can I use my inspiration to reroll?
Go for it.
Come on, no whammies.
You lift
All right. What's that?
You swoop down and grab onto the net, but as no matter how hard you beat your wings, as slight as she looked, she must be deceptively heavy or something.
It's all dead weight.
Yeah,
after.
a zing. So high. Okay.
I'm just gonna yell at Jacob because I don't give a crap about initiative anymore. You know, hey bro, you skipped wing day.
Yep.
You can break.
They're new. I haven't worked them out yet.
I think talking is a free action, right?
Talking is a free action. A quip. I'm not gonna be mad over a quip. I mean, not in-game mad. Out of game.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, we're not. I mean, there's no tactical information being passed at this point, so
Right.
smartassery is free to a point.
Okay. Who's up? The zombies are up. That's right. These guys get up. Jacob, I'm gonna say you tried to haul on it, but by the time you realized that you couldn't get her up, you couldn't get the full. You get back up off the ground, but you couldn't reach your full height, and so these zombies.
Yeah, it's more important to me to hold on to the net than it is to try to get away.
They will have. They are going to try to attack you, but they're all going to be at disadvantage because you're barely out of their reach. Okay. 10 plus 3, miss. That's a miss. And a miss. This one shambles towards use guys, and nope, he doesn't. He goes for Jacob too, because he's controlled by the Lindra, and he misses.
And what?
And he misses. That's all.
I'm the same zombie.
Scrod and Dragonbait.
All right. They're my friends. They aren't listening to the peaceful way of doing shit. Is Dragonbait still got an attack, or that attack thing he did earlier? Does that count against what he does now?
No, that was his reaction. So he has his action. And actually, I would rule that doesn't take his reaction because it came from a critical card, and it's a force thing. So yeah, he's good.
It's a thing he's got to do. Okay.
Yep, just a thing.
Let me see. Well, yeah, he's trying to pull her out. Okay, let's have Dragonbait just take care of that guy.
Dragonbait swings with Holy Avenger. Oops. Swings with Holy Avenger. Smiting another zombie.
Yeah.
He's got another attack as well in his movement.
Oh well, he needs to take care of this Joker.
Which fella? A zombie or the big one? All right.
The zombie, because I'm gonna be a glory hound and stupid, so I'll go after the big one.
Hell yeah! Four-arm fight. Four-arm fight.
Oh yeah, but
Yes.
my two of my arms don't work for that.
You don't know that yet.
I don't know that yet. No, I just feel like I'm not ready to grab an extra axe.
Another. I didn't even think about the fact that you could wield two-handed weapons.
No. We actually, Dave, we resolved that.
God, but that would be fun though.
I know, but it'll look cool. I've commissioned the art already.
Great. Excellent.
Oh, we never resolved what kind of hellish
That's right.
body dysmorphia I've got too.
Or if you did, make a wisdom saving throw, which, well, now we know. I mean, it's still possible though.
But did I have wisdom?
Well, that you make the save, and don't. I think. So. Or a wisdom save, so that'll actually be a 15.
It's 17, but now it's a 15 because I'm a jerk. Chat did a thing.
I think I usually set it at 15 as your a meet or beat.
That it.
So you do not unwillingly transform.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that to myself then.
Okay. So
Yes,
you
I
just
just
gonna
literally
be-
did a dumb thing, guys. Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna go over and I'm gonna wail on whatever it is because I've got no holy weapons, no hope. I'm just gonna whack him with the axe.
Got a great axe.
It's a pretty good axe. Oh, you're shitting me.
Woohoo!
Oh, finally. D&D Beyond.
Finally, no, this. I mean, literally, I've asked VG to find me a study on this damn random number generator because this thing is not right.
Oh, this is rolling pretty hot tonight.
Yeah.
You
Right?
sweep low. The Goralin is very well equipped to deal with attacks
Is that a
coming
sex
from
thing?
above. No. It is very well equipped in that way as well, but that's incidental. The Goralin is very well equipped to deal with attacks on the top half of its body. It's got 4 arms; it can deal with them. So Scrod, you cleverly go for the legs. You sweep it out with your great axe. You sweep its legs out from underneath it, It falls prone, taking 17 points of damage. And then you remember a gift given to you long ago. Who would have given you a vial of holy water to keep on you, to keep you safe?
Oh, I think it was this woman in a tea house. I cleaned up her dishes. The car had made a bit of a mess and went to bed, and I just stayed up and helped her wash up and bust the tables.
You flash back to this wise, kind woman handing you this vial and insisting you keep it, insisting that she knew it would come in handy someday. And then, boom, you're back here, looking down on the downed Goralin zombie.
Yeah. Sweep the leg, and then I just, I think I can just, huck it at him really hard.
Oh, hey, you're raging too, so you do some extra damage on that I didn't account for.
Yeah.
And
Leg sweep was good, thanks.
So you have advantage. So you can, as a bonus action, I'll let you apply that holy water if you want, and then you still have another attack with advantage as he's prone.
Just gonna rub it on him then.
Just straight on him.
I have no idea. I think I can just huck it at him though.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know enough about it. What?
I'm making this up too. I'm gonna say it's.
Dumb question. What do I? Like the sling thing? Unarmed strike. How about if I unarmed strike him with it?
I mean, he's prone. It's with advantage, whatever it is.
Okay, I'm gonna.
But yeah, we'll call it an unarmed strike with advantage.
I get like a fuck ton of them. Ladies and gentlemen, I will roll one. There's a 10 on the first attempt.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh.
And
So
I kind of critical with holy water. So
get that guy a body
he's
bag.
a Mormon now. Now he's a Mormon.
You pour out as you dash this vial of holy water upon him. As you uncork it, it turns into a flood. The flesh is stripped away from the Goralin zombie entirely. It is still alive. It still has some hit points, but it is entirely skeletonized now, held together only by the sheer willpower of Valindra's magic. It seems whatever was in that vial just sort of she packed that vial with a little more than the naked eye, and now you have your great axe attack as well, with advantage as it is still prone.
Okay, because I think that was virgin holy water that I just uncorked. With advantage, so I rolled a 4, so that one. 16 to 23 total.
That one will do it. Roll your damage.
Oh, sure. Sorry.
You're good.
the holy water was big enough as it was. Holy crap.
Only a 5. 9.
11 total. The Goralin skeleton is still twitching slightly. You can tell it's not entirely dead. It's its turn. It crawls to its feet and feebly tries to attack you, Scrod. Not too feebly, because its first attack.
No, not too feebly, because it's 1 hit point or 1,000. Doesn't matter.
Critical miss. Okay. So the only one of its attacks is a hit, and you only take 3 points of damage from that hit. On one of its swing, its final swing, you can see it is just it's just sort of falling apart at the seams. With every swipe at you, more bones fly out and clatter against the walls in distant corners of this echoey room. It's whatever the strong magic is. The magic is strong, but it's still skittering, tearing itself apart. Scrod, you also have Dragonbait. Oh no, Dragonbait went.
Dragonbait went. Yeah, he
Right.
took care of the zombies. I think it's I like the idea that Cat walks over, or Stallion just walks over and kicks it.
Stallion,
I don't think so.
make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh
shit.
boy. That's a 15.
Still not enough.
Balls.
You can feel it gripping your heart even closer now somehow. However,
That feels-
what would you like River Mist to do?
Kill me.
Put me on
Just chew straight through the head. Why don't I see River Mist?
Oh, she's on the other map. She's up way above, so she's on the.
Oh, that's awesome. She's just looking down upon us.
Yeah, she's hovering up there, beating her wings, trying to keep her bow steady.
Okay, so I'm gonna play it like this. I'm looking intensely at Scrod, my character, not River Mist. Like, and then River Mist.
Oh, River Misters? Okay.
As if we're telecommunicating. That's not the word. River Mist is going to finish off if they're gonna try at least to finish off the big bad that Scrod was battled.
Right.
He was using her.
One miss, one hit. The pile of bones remains. I mean, she knocks a few more ribs away, but Scrod, even as you look, a couple of the other bones that had been knocked away prior come skittering back along the floor and turn back into phalanges, ready to swipe on its next turn.
Oh no.
That's like a giant animal falling into a lava pit.
It's
Very
piercing damage versus inanimate. It's not going well.
Kenneth and
I
Flask
just
of
look
Wine.
back like you tried. Thanks.
Kenneth and Flask of Wine.
So they're still not being nice to each other, I guess.
Apparently
No one
not.
wants to take the way of peace here. No one wants to Gandhi out. So yeah.
I mean, I didn't want this to happen. This was not my plan.
You're implying there was a plan.
I think he did it.
How did
I
it?
would type that.
Missed it.
It was after he crit. All right, let's see.
Oh, by the way, thanks chat for the holy water.
Oh yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, that crit. Holy crap.
I guess I'm gonna use my movement to get here, and I'll start in on this zombie, I guess.
Okay. He's still got an armor class of 3.
All right.
So this shouldn't be too tough.
All right. Well, let's
Oh, you never know.
to that 20.
Okay. Well, great. Roll your day. Oh no, I pull a critical card. You probably will still roll your triple damage.
Oh, Wolverine.
Okay, he's done. You shatter the zombie's skull. Its whole head just sort of pulps away until it's a headless torso with It's headless, and then it collapses.
Okay, I have 5 feet of movement left, so I will take a step forward and try on the next one.
Okay.
Go, quarterstaff, go.
Go, quarterstaff, go. That is a hit.
Uncle guy should first staff.
Another 8 points of damage.
Yay. Do they have... Nope. This edition. 8 points of damage.
Alright, and then I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
27.
Yep.
Isn't that?
Another 10 points of damage.
Okay. Oh. You punch. You do the same thing with this zombie. You uppercut its entire head off, but instead of going down, this zombie stays up.
Oh, it's one of those.
He just won't stop.
Just won't die.
He just it's already dead.
Just won't re-die.
He dead.
Is that it? That's right. That's it.
Yeah, that's it for me.
And you had... Did you have... Flask of Wine go already?
No.
Okay, Flask of Wine is up.
I guess flask of wine we can have shoot at the one that one's with Scrod.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope. And that one's cocked. And oh, that one will hit.
Good.
Finish it.
Kind of done.
Minimum damage. But that is enough. This time, the arrow that broke the Growlin's back. She shoots it in the spine, which explodes across the room, sending vertebrae skittering into every corner. And it seems like the magical force is not enough to bind that back together. It is dispelled once and for all.
Friendship is our magic.
We are all Alicorns here.
Oh, I'm an Earth pony. I hate to admit that. Should know that.
Well,
Oh God.
yeah, the fact you knew it, you outed yourself, bro. You're done.
It was a long time ago.
Pack that shit up. Okay, we've all thought about Big Mac occasionally. Keep going, Dave. Go, go, go. Take it back.
Valindra dashes away. She vaults through. She pushes aside her zombie companion, leaving some.
Oh, she got out of the net?
behind.
Yeah, that's
Oh, she's in the net. Thank you. She's in the net.
that fool
She's
you
in the
said.
net. That's it. That's her turn. Thank you, Xavier. You're up. Thank you, Jacob. Holy shit, she's in the net.
Yeah, she's only got psionics. I mean, you need to make some guys with psionics now.
But she can't talk.
Yeah,
She's in the net.
as soon as her
Yeah.
voice went out, like the net thing was like, I'm gonna spend everything I have to get her in this net.
Yeah, I'm taking care of the material and somatic components right there.
I'm gonna shoot her.
Damn, good job.
My crossbow.
Big rotate game.
No, I missed.
Well, hang on 1 second.
Don't accidentally splinter the net.
Does not have.
It's a crossbow.
Shoot a
so
zombie.
It'd go through the net.
It could.
She
Unless
is
you roll-
restrained, so you have advantage on that attack roll. Go ahead and roll again.
Aha. Take that.
Hmm.
Stallion over there in the peanut gallery telling me, oh fuck. 11?
No, still not enough.
that's it for me.
How about River Mist? Oh no,
Artist.
I mean Artist.
He's fine. He's raining hell from above.
Okay. Artist goes. Bom, bom, bom. Where's the low? Longbow. Miss. Oh wait, with advantage. Miss.
Damn.
With
Oh, damn it.
advantage.
Funny.
Hit, but minimum damage. With advantage. Hit, but oh no, miss. He's trying to be careful. There's a lot of friendlies in that area, and he is trying to place his arrows very carefully, and unfortunately that means few of them land.
From people?
Jacob.
Okay, so at this point, most of the zombies are gone.
Yes, there's one zombie
can't-
remaining.
She can't speak and barely move.
One headless zombie, by the way.
Headless son. Oh, perfect. Then I'm going to.
Sorry.
I'm going to attempt to pull out my rope and attempt to bind her hands.
All right, make a sleight of hand check.
Come on,
For you. I would say with advantage as she's in the net. All right.
12.
Now she's writhing around. She is fixing you with an evil stare, and still, I mean, screaming. This entire time, she's been trying to yell something, but just spraying blood and spittle out through the net. Her eyes are black through and through, and
She does not look.
As you look at her face sort of wavers a little bit. It's hard to see with how much like rage is in her face. But
Okay, so this is like pure evil, like nasty rage, as opposed to like fear for their life.
no,
Desperation.
there is no fear. There is no desperation. There is only rage.
Okay, then.
You can't understand what she's saying, but you can easily imagine it being say, "I'll fucking kill you. I'll fucking kill you." Like, something like that. Like it easily enough, or with many more foul curse words even.
Some that are of an Elvish I can understand.
Okay, just to be on the safe side, I'll use my bonus action to do Hunter's Mark.
Okay. She is marked.
And I'll say to her, your actions and your words not speak the same.
A little bit of mind games, huh?
I was like, bleeding and dying kind of go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, technically, she made the first aggressive move. We only question things, so.
Wait, but she's speaking blood right now.
Well, I mean, you know.
True. She touched baby's shoulder, you know? Sorry.
The zombie tries to go for you, Kenneth, but wavers and collapses.
He just said, I'm done.
So
he's all tuckered out.
Scrod.
Damn, they're tired.
It's you and Dragonbait. There are no more combatants who are not in nets.
Okay, we're gonna. I see two entrances.
Chad.
We're gonna go and rage and be angry about
Chad.
those entrances. So I'm gonna head over here, and Dragon makes me. I'm gonna send him to 6 because I hope he has better perception than I do.
Okay.
We're just gonna go over there because and look for more threats.
All right, Scrod. You peer into this room. It smells of decay and death, but itself it seems to now be empty. There are no more creatures within. And as you look over to Dragonbait, he gives you a scaly thumbs up. He gives you the scaly all's clear.
Okay. I'll meet you at Anthrocon 2023, bro. Daily all clear.
Oh, also, I want to say to Stallion, still just stand there, help.
Stallion, make your Constitution save with advantage, thanks to the chat.
Oh shit, I forgot about the fact there's a whole problem over there.
Oh my god, a 22.
You got it.
You
Better.
finally shake off this.
My time has come. Sorry.
You regain control of your body.
Okay, how many turns was it that she was not going to be able to speak? Because I think it's been around the same amount or close to. You said like 5 turns, I think.
It was 5 rounds. It's been, I believe, I'm gonna be conservative and say it's been 2 of those.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, really? Jesus. Okay.
So yeah.
And she's okay. So she's just straight evil and flipping out.
From your, actually, you have abilities that would you'd be able to confirm that.
You could always tie her up and zone of truth her ass.
Well, if she can't speak, what's the point of Zone of Truth?
Well, I mean, she's only gonna do that for 5 rounds. I mean, she's by herself.
Yeah, you can see, even as she, as she's yelling these expletives, they're becoming more and more clear. Still very garbled, but you get the sense that she's going to overcome this soon.
Could I possibly? So, does that Constitution equal a turn? Like, is that my action? Or bonus action, or what? How does that? How does that qualify?
The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So that was your turn, unfortunately.
Okay, and no bonus action. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
River Mist
Speech
has
is free.
full action, and you'll be speech is free, and you have River Mist. Yes, you can absolutely talk.
Okay. So I mean, I did scream, "My time has come." I think that's what he said when he became free again. And he's I guess he's glaring, and he can't move or anything, so he's just staring her down, shaking his head like this, and he says, "It didn't have to be this way." And then River Mist is gonna fire down from the top some arrows, not directly at her. What River Mist is trying to do is pin the net to the ground the best it can.
All right.
I'm assuming the net's over top. It's heavy. We got Jacob holding on to the net, so I'm trying to, whatever side Jacob's not on, I'm trying to pin the net to the ground with the arrows the best I can. Not me, River Mist.
River, how about all right. That's gonna be a
I don't know how that would work, but
she thunks a couple of arrows nearby, but it doesn't look like they really sunk into the net at all. One of them hits the bench. One of them skitters into a corner.
And there's more where that came from, said Stallion.
Kenneth and Flask of Wine.
And their failed intimidation check.
So it's just her in the net, right?
It's just her in a net. We're only really in initiative because she has something wearing off in a couple rounds.
Right.
So
either we put
can
this
kind of
bitch
act
down. Right. I'm gonna yell over to Kenneth and say, I want her alive.
All right.
Okay. How does non-lethal damage work? Can you just...
You just say I'm doing non-lethal damage, and if it takes her to 0 hit points, she goes directly. She is unconscious but stable. And I would say it works. You can't do that with like fire damage. You can't do non-lethal fire damage, but you can do non-lethal hit and punch damage.
Yeah, put on your pillow punchers and go.
Knock
Stop that bitch silly.
Sock 'em
I'm
boppers?
gonna use a safe cigarette. Can I use a safe cigarette then?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like clean coal, but
Right. Right.
Does she look like she is? Does she look like she wants to keep fighting?
She is thrashing around violently in the net, clawing at it, spitting and screaming. She looks like she still wants to fucking fight.
Right. There's no writing on the wall for her.
Then yeah, I guess I'll just beat the shit out of the lady in the net.
Pinata time.
quick alignment check around the room here.
To be fair, I have people have asked and I have said she evil.
To be fair.
You guys ever seen
Oh,
Tongue
you
Out
say
to the
she's the
Fist?
Dave,
When they're just
you
beating
lied.
the
That's
staffs
your
on the ground?
Right, yeah. So these attacks are all with advantage because she's restrained.
Oh,
All right.
fuck.
I'm actually not going to use the quarterstaff because
Just unarmed strike?
Yeah, because those are all magical.
Okay.
And I guess this will be non-lethal damage.
Okay.
We'll just start whacking her.
Yes.
They have advantage, right?
That misses, but yeah, that'll do full damage.
Okay. Do I get advantage or?
Yes, you get advantage. Yes.
Okay,
Sorry.
alright.
So 17 is a miss, but okay. So first one misses.
Okay. Second attack.
That's a hit. Roll again to see if you get a crit.
Okay.
So number 2's a hit.
8 points.
8 points of damage. And one more. Again. 15 and
No, 15 was the. Wait.
15 is the first of your third unarmed strikes, and now you get another shot at your bonus action unarmed strike. Okay, so one hit, 8 points of damage. She's just, thrashing around and snarling with such ferocity.
I think I can. Let me see.
I'm pretty sure you still got key points.
Yeah, I was
you
gonna say,
only
I
used
could.
one. You only flurried of blows once, I think.
Well, I was wondering. Yeah, let's just flurry of blows, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay,
whoa,
so
whoa, whoa,
one
whoa, whoa.
more.
Whoa.
One more with advantage. All right, 26 hits. Let's see if it's a crit.
Not a crit.
All right, but another.
Okay.
How many points of damage?
So, what can I use Stunning Strike as well?
When you hit with a melee attack, you can spend a key point to make the target stunned. I will tell you, it's not. I don't think there's any advantage that stunned gives you that restrained does not.
Okay. Then yeah. So that was.
It can't move and can't speak and can speak only falteringly, which she already can't speak.
Oh, okay.
So
6 points of damage then.
don't worry about it. Yeah, six full points of damage. She still looks. Healthy is the wrong word. Jacob. She gets out of the net. She finds it's not torn, but she finds the gap and just rips it open.
her little wizardy arms?
Hmm?
With her little wizardy arms?
With her little wizardy arms. Unfortunately, we need to figure out a way to like let
I
you
believe that's
upgrade your
called-
net.
I believe that's called jack wiggling.
Jack Wiggle.
Jack.
Also, she a elf, right? She a elf wizard.
She an elf
Elf.
wizard.
Elf strong as hell. Elf arm wrestle orc, bro.
Yeah, it's what my elf does wiggle.
Nope.
Jack-
No.
Jack Wiggle.
Yeah.
So and that can use its action, so that's her action. So now she sprints. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
I thought she was pure evil. Now she running.
30.
Make up your mind, lady. Are you scary or scared?
Might be setting up for an area effect thing.
Yeah.
So she runs this path.
And
Along-
what happened? She
along
probably
through
would
all of
love
you.
to listen. We hadn't beat the shit out of her while she was bound.
She goes to
Cramp.
there.
Can we say that Scrod sticks one of his feet out to try to trip her on the way? Does he get an attack of opportunity? Trip her
Actually,
right by him?
everybody on this side of the map gets an attack of opportunity as she runs.
Oh man, we're doing
wow.
a gauntlet.
So she didn't disengage. Holy
Let
shit.
Stallion go first. He hasn't gotten to do much.
She did
Yeah.
not. She had to use her action to get out of the net. So
Okay.
So, do I have any disadvantage since she's like running, or
No.
is an attack of opportunity just an attack of
it
opportunity?
is, it
Do I
is just
get
an
to
attack of opportunity. You get to make. Is it just a melee attack?
Yeah,
I don't think you
I
can
don't
use
know.
a spell.
Yeah, I think it is.
But yeah, you can make a melee attack with whatever weapon you have equipped.
Warcaster lets
All
you
right.
cantrip
Yeah, I'm gonna try
A
to.
cantrip works too.
if you have the Warcaster feat.
Got
That's
it. Okay.
I'm
So-
gonna just battle axe this mother. I see her turn in sort of what I imagine is tucking tail to run, right? Because I don't know what she's gonna do next, and I think Stallion feels pretty good about this. He was sure everyone was gonna die, and now he's feeling pretty Stallion-y about it. So he's gonna take out his battle axe and try to hit on her way by. That's 23 for
That
hit
does
dice.
it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And I'm gonna do. Oh, I wanted to do devotee sensor. I'm such an idiot. Okay,
That's
so
fine.
we're gonna do.
That's fine. We'll count. We'll count the same roll. So go ahead and do your damage.
It's still +5. It's still +5. It's
yeah,
the same.
it's the
okay.
same thing.
Only it's bludgeoning instead of slicing or whatever. The damage 3.
But go ahead and roll your radiant damage as well.
Is that another? What is that again?
That's another D8.
Okay.
Just a straight up D8.
That's a 6.
All right, so 9 total.
And I'm gonna use its special feature.
Oh wait, but it's magic, so 9 total.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the special feature to heal anyone, like I guess me and Jacob, or not Jacob, Kenneth. Yes.
Yeah, so you speak the command word in Dorvish for this. You speak the name of your god,
Yes.
and sweet smelling, thick incense begins to pour out around you. So starting next turn, anybody who's within 10 feet of you will get a D4 hit points for the next minute.
Woo! Stay close, boys.
That's some great baked juice, bro.
Oh wait, you have to do that on your turn because that's a bonus action. This was just your opportunity attack, but you can do that on your turn.
Oh shit.
We'll
Okay.
remember that. Jacob, would you like to make an opportunity?
Yeah, like we
attack?
remembered Zone of Truth. Will we remember it, David?
I
Will we?
will.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the pokey with the trident.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Kenneth and Scrod, go ahead and roll up your. Yeah, that's a miss. If you roll up your attacks of op if you'd like to take them.
Trying to get away. If
I also
like I
missed.
said, just tripping her. Is that like a grappling unarmed strike?
I was
Thank
just
you.
looking to see if you can grapple as an attack of opportunity. I don't think you can. I will
Then
let
I'm
you.
Be like a weapon attack.
Can he stick his battle axe out like he's tripping her though?
So yeah, you
essentially when
can.
I full axe her.
You'll make an attack against her.
Yeah.
If it hits, she won't take any damage, but she will go prone.
Okay, yeah, I'll quite literally pole axe her with the blunt end of my staff.
All right, so go ahead and
uh,
roll to hit.
Yeah.
The ultimate non-lethal.
Damn it.
Yeah, she ducks right under it and keeps on trucking.
Bruh.
Xavier, you and Artis.
I am gonna do something out of character because I've seen Xavier seems to have noticed she hasn't seen me cast any spells yet, so I was like, oh, maybe her magic's turned off. So he's gonna make an attempt to tackle her as she's trying to run away.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Oops, wrong button. I guess I would move to her and tackle.
Yeah. So we'll call this a grapple. So you're gonna make a contested strength check.
Okay. Oh, can I use my skill bonus for that?
Yes. So yeah, with advantage.
20!
All right. Xavier
Nice.
launches out,
The 2 before, guys.
jumps over this route, almost trips, but regains his balance at the last second and slams into Valindra Shadowmantle, taking her to the ground.
Yeah.
Straight up water boys there. That's great.
Artis
Um,
is up as
he's
well.
probably, I guess because I'm probably on top of her, he's not going to shoot down directly on top of me. He's probably going to come down to the ground level, I guess.
All right.
And,
So he's here.
and assist
Artis
with
floats
tackling.
down.
And dogpile her, if that's a thing.
I think he can get there, and he'll assist with the so any escape
Wrangler.
attempts she'll be making from now on will be with disadvantage.
Yeah, with the wrangling her.
Jacob.
All right. Well, I'm gonna come over again and try to use the rope again to tie her up.
All right, go ahead and make your dexterity check with advantage, as now you've got 2 people holding her down as well.
All right. Yeah, 14's gonna be the.
So this time you are able. You start. You're not confident you have her tied. You think if she is able to she might be able to get out before you're able to finish tying the knots, but you're still working on it. There's none of them. Scrod and Dragonbait.
Let me see. Nothing. Is there anything we can? Because I made an attack. That's good.
No,
I
you
have
have.
a dog
This is your turn. You have your whole attack. Whatever you want to do.
Well, I mean, is it possible I could just hold on? She is grappled effectively by Xavier, right?
By Xavier and Artis look like they look like. I mean, yeah. You don't know how much more help you would be, given that you can't do more than one level of advantage.
Not in this game.
Yeah.
Man, I'm yeah, if I can't hit something or grab it, that's pretty much the end of my day. Yeah, I'll go over. I'll go nearby, stand by to assist. Huh?
You can still hit her.
No.
Help along this motherfucker, dude. Knock her
That
out.
was not gonna happen. Not down with beating on someone who's already restrained. Sorry. However, just being a jerk, Dragonbane probably has no such compunction, so he's gonna.
Okay.
This is how the
Dragonbait.
Federation works, too, people. My good friends, the Klingons over there, however, will blow up this base. Dragonbane's probably just gonna go to whacker.
All right.
Or at least do something to stop her from talking.
Oh, okay. Well, wait. Which one is it? Those are two very different things.
Wait,
Shall roll?
can I actually stop her from talking? Is that an option?
I would say yes. You could specifically.
Big hands.
Big hands.
I would say you can.
I would be very willing. Jacob, can you give me some cover on that? To let me know what the best action would be to stop her from talking, something like that.
Or take her schematic.
Being a dick, but would I know to shut her up?
Um,
Stop a spellcaster.
I mean, what I would probably say is
We are wearing socks.
stop him from squirming around. That way I can finish getting these bindings on her.
Yeah, okay, I would do a base grapple.
All right.
Would Dragonbane know enough to stop a spellcaster from talking?
How's it Lowe's?
Lowe's.
He just sort of gets into the scrum as well.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna beat her then.
Dog pile.
Well, yeah, phrasing.
Is he gonna hit her or grapple?
Well, he was just told to hold her and restrain her, so he's going to probably just grapple.
All right.
There's like 25 people trying to hold this person.
Okay, we are going to come back next time with this fiendish, elvish wizard trapped in a net, surrounded by your party and aides along the way, to see what information you can get out of her, or what's going to happen when she's able to speak once more. Join us next time.
All right. Well, thanks to all of our cast and our crew and the audience for their participation tonight. If you liked what we did and you haven't already, please hit that follow button down in the bottom right-hand corner. If you want to catch up on old episodes, check out our YouTube. The link should be on our profile page. And you can get caught up on everything that's happened up to this point. Find out why we've got wings and all those things. But this week we have Star Trek Season 2, Episode 2 tomorrow at 8:30 to 10 tomorrow night. Tuesday, we will be back with Conan, 6 to 8 p.m. Followed by the Billy F. and Wildstar show, 8 to 11, or 9 to 11? 8 to 11. 9 to 11. Then Wednesday, Curse of Strahd continues, and that's 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Thursday, I believe we're back with Star Wars, and that's 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. And Saturday, we are going to pick back up with the Riff's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Megaverse, Season 2. We'll kick off, find out what's happened with the team in between Season 1 and Season 2. And then Sunday, we will return, find out what happens next here with our sort of pseudo-prisoner here-ish. We'll see.
Exciting.
Do we have a raid set up there, Miss Subrovia?
Again, you had 22 jobs. This was just one.
So something we don't talk about a lot, but I use it to filler in case we ever don't get this going quickly enough. But just to let everybody know, when you subscribe for 6 months, we do give out T-shirts with Lords and Ladies of Fate logo on them. And then if you subscribe for, I believe it's 9 months, we give out the laser etched mugs, big 32-ounce mugs. Oh, there you go. There's one right there.
Very nice mugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very nice. And yeah, so looks like we are set to raid. So thanks again for everybody for tuning in, and we'll see everybody next time.
Bye. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Are we out?